Well, our Dallas Cowboys takes a two-game lead. What's up, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen, as we come together in this Cowboy huddle, talking about our Dallas Cowboys. Final score 27-20. Where do I start? Where do I start? Personally, I'm going to start with the defense. This was the game that we got Randy Gregory back. We got Neville Gallimore back, uh, along with DeMarcus Lawrence, which he was there last week, along with Michael Parsons. Now, let me say something here, man. When I say that this defense is clicking on all cylinders, they are clicking on all cylinders. My gosh, and I said in the last video, I said one thing about Michael Parsons, not Michael Parsons, but Taylor Heineke. The thing about it, if you run man-to-man on this guy and you put pressure on him, he basically just shuts down. And that's exactly what we saw today. Man, I'm so impressed with what I saw with this defense. Dorrance Armstrong had 6 tackles. Jordan Lewis had 6 tackles. Michael Parsons had 3 tackles and 2 sacks. Let's see who else we got. Where's my guy at? Where's my guy? Overall, man, these guys just. Randy Gregory had 1 sack, interception. DeMarcus Lawrence had a tackle and a sack. So again, we saw firsthand how important it is to bring pressure that makes it easier on our DBs. Welcome back, Neville Gallimore, because Neville Gallimore down up took 2 players out at one time, took the center out, then came down on the quarterback as well. Man, I am so proud of this defense because, again, don't let the score fool you. It was 27-20, but it was worse than that. But, man, the defense just clicked. I would say the only black eye on our defense is Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown had a chance for 2 interceptions. He dropped both of them. Then he got burnt, which his nickname is Toast. That's what I call Anthony Brown, Toast, because he continues to get burned every time. So that's AB's new name. It ain't AB, it's Toast. That's his name. But that would be probably the weakest link on our defense, which almost cost us. But again, big ups to our defense and Dan Quinn as far as putting his game plan together. He literally did a great coaching today. He did had a great scheme in place. One time, what I did see, I saw you had Michael Parsons at defensive end, Tank Lawrence at defensive tackle, Gallimore at defensive tackle, and Randy Gregory at the defensive end. Can you imagine the pressure that comes with that? And that's exactly what they did. They pressured. And it worked. I think they got 1 deep pass to this kid named Sims on Trayvon Diggs. You can't ask anything better from Trayvon Diggs for his efforts in trying to make that play. It was a perfect coverage. Just the guy came down the end zone. And that was the only deep pass that was thrown. That was thrown by the Washington football team. But again, overall, man, this defense was lights out. And again, I have to say, our defense carried our offense again. And that's all that can be said about our defense. Our defense stepped up to the plate, took the challenge of the guaranteed win, and they did that. Now, let's talk about this offense. We scored 18 points in the first quarter. We scored 6 points in the second quarter, 3 points in the third quarter, and 0 points in the fourth quarter. Now, you're probably asking, or you might already know what probably happened, but it's as if we went in at halftime and we came back in the third quarter and we got conservative. 3 points in the third quarter. and 0 points in the fourth quarter. Thanks to Boy Wonder again. I know y'all probably want to say, well, Dak did this, Dak did that. Well, Dak didn't have the perfect game, but at the same time, it's all about management. How do you come out in the second half and go conservative just because you're up 27-8? The final score was 27-20, and it could have been tied up if Randy Gregory wouldn't have made that sack as he did against the backup quarterback Allen. What I noticed in the third quarter, Boy Wonder, because he's not going to get the name Kellen Moore. I'm sorry, he's Boy Wonder again. And we're talking about an offensive coordinator basically that has no experience in the league. He has no experience in the league of the NFL. But this is the guy we want to call our offensive plays. There's no way when you have 7 high caliber weapons on the field that you come up with 0 points in the third quarter. And I'm sorry, 3 points in the third quarter and 0 points in the fourth quarter. And what led to that was the conservative play of Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder comes out, he's throwing these little out routes, he's running the ball, out routes, slant routes, nothing down the field. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but at the end of the game, when we finally got the ball back off of that fumble, they showed the camera on Mari Cooper and Michael Gallup. They was not pleased because there was a piss poor performance in that second half. It's no way that we should had came up that short in the second half. We almost gave this game away. Now, you can look at the score and say, oh, man, boy, that was a close game. No, it wasn't a close game. It's just our offensive coordinator got conservative way too early, and it almost cost us. You know, Boy Wonder kind of remind me, if you ever seen the Water Boy, remember the coach, Henry Winkler. He was the coach for the Water Boys team. But he came against this team that he feared so much. And not saying that Boy Wonder feared the Washington Redskins, but what I've noticed about Boy Wonder, Kellen Moore, is that when he finds himself in a situation where he has to actually coach, that's when he goes into a shell. But he reminds me of the coach from the Water Board, where when he saw the guy across the field, he disappeared. He disappeared to where he didn't want to coach anymore because he was put in a situation that he had to play against this coach on the other side of the field. But Kellen Moore, Boy Wonder, disappeared when we needed him most. Now, it's one thing to play coach while you're ahead, but it's the difference between a good coach and a great coach is being able to continue the execution throughout the game, regardless if you're up 27-8. We should have had 40 points today, guys. We really should have 40 points today. For whatever reason, Boy Wonder wanted to go conservative. I have no idea. So, again, we did get the win. We're 2 games up in the NFC East. I don't think we're going to probably catch Cardinals or Tampa Bay or Green Bay, because all 3 of those schedules are pretty simple, pretty easy, in which I was with too. So we'll probably just clinch. So with this win today and next week game, if we pull that one off, I think we should clinch the NFC East. Which again, I told you guys that I was really looking forward to trying to push for the number 1 spot in the NFC, which only gave us 2 games to play in order to get to the Super Bowl. But that's neither here or there. That's where we are right now. But come to find out, Dak he was 22 for 39 for 211 yards with 1 TD and 2 interceptions. Zeke Elliott had 12 carries for 45 yards. Clemens had 13 for 43 yards. The CD came out the backfield, 2 for 15 yards. And my man, Jaquan Hardy, came out with 1 for 3. My boy, yeah. But we pulled off the win. But I'm not impressed with this offense. And I'm waiting to hear what Mike McCarthy. I know he's going to say it's a win, but there's still a concern on my part. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm outside. It's kind of a little chilly out here. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm still a little concerned, if y'all know what I mean. But big ups to our defense. Our defense stepped up again and basically just slaughtered that offense. And we'll take the win. And now we'll get prepared for New York Giants next week. And I hope we don't take them lightly as well. I hope we come out with the same attitude that we did this week. But I do want to say this. I don't know if y'all noticed or if y'all heard. You do know that Dallas Cowboys flew in their own personal benches. BYOB, bring your own bench. And that's exactly what the Dallas Cowboys did. They brought in their own bench due to the fact, come to find out the week before, Seattle played Washington. Come to find out the benches didn't work. I guess for the headsets or for the heaters on the benches or whatever. So Jerry Jones said, we're not going to play that. We're going to bring in our own benches. And that's what they did. They brought their own benches in. So, again, man, it's a win. We'll take it. Puts us 2 games up in the NFC East. And now we have to prepare for the New York Giants. So, I'll take the win, but still there's some questions at hand. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for being a part of this channel, supporting this channel, being a part of this Cowboy Huddle. Make sure you go try our Facebook page, the Dallas Cowboy Huddle. That's our Facebook page. Then we have a group on Facebook called the Cowboys on Deck. Go to that page as well and chime in as well. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share the video. I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, we still doing this thing. We'll take it any way we can get it. Deuces.